I want to talk to you about the provision that my colleague from Pennsylvania noted earlier.
Whenever we have a big bill like this, there are things that crop up in it, and one of the corrupt Easter eggs in the text of this bill is that it would allow certain senators to get payments from the federal government because a special prosecutor got a warrant that allowed the special prosecutor to investigate whether or not they participated in illegal efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Is that an appropriate use?
Well, first of all, it doesn't
appropriation
belong.
funds?
Speaking of things that don't belong in an appropriations bill, this certainly doesn't. Several, 7 or 8 people involved here that, and again, whether or not you believe what happened on January 6th, my God, how the heck can we just airdrop this stuff in the bill with nobody knowing God? But the price tag is potentially $8 million to pay off senators.
And this is the provision that essentially allows specifically 8 Republican United States senators to reap upwards of a $500,000 payday with respect to the phone record notice provision that they've added into the bill. You support that provision?
I didn't have anything to do with it, didn't have any knowledge of it.
Not asking you if you have knowledge of it. Do you support it?
Yeah. Do I support the bill? Yes. Do I support every single provision of the bill? No.
You don't find this provision repugnant? I think most American people are going to find this pretty repugnant.
I was surprised to see it in the bill. I was unaware of it. It was not.
Why not work with us to remove it?
Let's see what you do.
Well, we've got an amendment.
I will tell you this. I am very concerned, and actually Democratic senators said this. I think particularly of Senator Coons. I am very concerned that anybody, whether they're in the House or the Senate, is singled out and not notified that their records are being subpoenaed. That concerns me a great deal.
And does that justify?
Now, did I know about this provision in the bill? No. Do I think it needs to be in a funding bill? Not particularly. But do I think getting the governments open is important? Yes, I do. But I was unaware of the provision, so.
Well, there's an amendment that will be introduced I'm not asking a question. Mr. Chairman, not asking you a question. Let me finish my statement, and then you'll have an opportunity. Yeah, there will be an amendment proposed to remove what I think is a deeply insidious provision. I think it is outrageous for these Republican senators to effectively guarantee themselves $1 million paydays. Retroactive provision in this bill that very clearly applies to them. The removal of all relevant immunity defenses on the part of the United States government. This is insanity to allow this provision to go forward. And I would hope that my Republican colleagues would join us in supporting the removal of this provision. At a minimum, we ought to be able to find common ground on that. So with that, Madam Chair, I yield back.